and think more about the personalities of those kids, the mentality, emotional, physical skills needed, and which tend to attract certain players. And let's have another idea too. If your child or brother or sister took up one of these instruments, you have to live with them. They have to practice, we hope. Which instruments could you live in the room next door to? For example, if they take up a stringed instrument, it does take rather a long time to tame the tuning. And if they took up percussion, they've got all that much more equipment with which to beat you up. Brass, percussion, and strings. We'll start with the woodwind. Well, wind, they're blown. Wood, most of them are. We have a traitor in our midst. You see that metal glinting in the light from the flutes? clarinets are agile instruments. You can take them anywhere, into hot night spots and jazz dives, into wind bands, military bands. Look, they even sit dead center in the orchestra, right under the conductor's nose. And next time you're listening to a late-night movie, assuming your parents let you, just listen. What happens? Which instrument gets the wonderful solos when the passion gets steamy, or there's a hand coming out of the fog to grab the heroine? Choose carefully your two romances. They may last 20 years.